nourish, nourish, nourish.
This means to give something what it needs to grow or stay healthy. Here's a sample sentence. The warm sunshine and gentle rainfall help to nourish the parched crops, bringing them back to full health.
Nourishment, nourishment, nourishment.
It's something that gives you energy and helps you grow strong and healthy. Here is a sample sentence. The nutritious meal provided essential nourishment to the athlete, helping her recover from a long and grueling competition.
Novel, novel, novel.
A story that is written down, usually with many pages, and often has characters, plot, and settings. It's a longer piece of writing than a short tale or poem. Here is a sample sentence. The author spent 3 years writing her novel, which was eventually published to great acclaim. In this sentence, novel refers to a book-length work of fiction.
Novelty, novelty, novelty.
It's something new or unusual that catches people's attention because it's different from what they're used to. Here is a sample sentence. The vendor at the carnival sold a variety of novelty items, including glow-in-the-dark necklaces and oversized sunglasses. In this example, novelty refers to something that is unusual or attention-grabbing, often for its unique or playful qualities.
Nowadays, nowadays, nowadays.
This phrase refers to the current time or the period we are living in right now. It's used to talk about things that happen or are true at this moment, rather than in the past or future. Here is a sample sentence. Many people nowadays use their smartphones to access the internet and check social media. This sentence demonstrates how nowadays can be used as an adverb to indicate that something is common or typical in the present time.
Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere.
It's a place or time that doesn't exist, has no location, and is not happening. Here's a sample sentence. After searching everywhere, she finally realized that her phone was nowhere to be found.
Nuclear, nuclear, nuclear.
This term refers to something that is extremely powerful, often related to energy or force. It's a level of intensity that's much stronger than usual. Here's a sample sentence. The power plant's nuclear reactors were shut down due to safety concerns. This sentence demonstrates how the word nuclear can be used in context, referring to something related to or involving atomic energy.
Nucleus, nucleus, nucleus.
It's the central part of something that contains its most important or essential parts. Here's a sample sentence. The nucleus of the atom was studied by scientists to understand its role in nuclear reactions. In this sentence, nucleus refers to the central part of an atom that contains most of its mass and positive charge.
Nuisance, nuisance, nuisance.
Something that is annoying or troublesome, but not necessarily serious or harmful. Here is a sample sentence. The barking dog next door has been a constant nuisance to our household, keeping us awake at night and disturbing our peace. In this example, the dog's persistent barking is causing problems and disrupting the daily lives of the people living in the household. This illustrates how nuisance can refer to something or someone that causes annoyance, disturbance, or inconvenience.
Null, null, null.
It's something that doesn't exist or have any value. It's like an empty space. Nothing is there. Here is a sample sentence. The null value in the database indicated that no record existed for that particular ID. In this example, null refers to a value or state that has no meaning or significance, often used in programming and databases to represent an absence or unknown quantity.
Nullify, nullify, nullify.
This means to make something useless or ineffective so that it can't be used or counted anymore. Here is a sample sentence. The judge's decision to nullify the contract meant that neither party was bound by its terms. In this example, nullify means to make something, in this case, the contract, legally invalid or ineffective.
Numerical, numerical, numerical,
This word refers to something that is related to numbers, like counting or using them to measure things. Here is a sample sentence. The numerical value of the equation was calculated to be 42.5, which was then rounded to 2 decimal places.
numerous, numerous, numerous,
This word means there are many things, more than you can easily count or remember. Here is a sample sentence. The festival featured numerous food vendors, live music stages, and interactive exhibits, making it a fun day out for visitors of all ages. In this sentence, numerous means many or a large but unspecified number. It's used to describe the quantity of something, in this case, food vendors, music stages, and exhibits, without specifying exactly how many there are.
nursery, nursery, nursery,
A place where young children are cared for, played with, and taught by people who take care of them until they're old enough to go to school. Here is a sample sentence. The nursery was filled with colorful toys and stuffed animals, where my little sister spent most of her days playing and taking naps.
nylon, nylon, nylon,
This type of fabric is strong, flexible, and resistant to wrinkles. It's often used for making clothes that need to be easy to clean and care for. Here's a sample sentence. The hikers wore nylon jackets to protect themselves from the wind and rain on the mountain.
oak, oak, oak,
This type of tree is strong, sturdy, and long-lasting. It's often associated with being tough and resilient. Here is a sample sentence. The sturdy oak tree stood tall and proud in the center of the forest, its gnarled branches stretching up towards the sky.
or, or,
It's a long, flat piece used to push or pull something through water. Here is a sample sentence. She grasped the oar firmly and began to row across the calm lake.
oath, oath, oath,
A promise or vow, often made seriously, and with intention to be kept, that something will happen or be true. Here is a sample sentence. She swore an oath to tell the truth in court, promising on her honor that she would not withhold any information.
obedient, obedient, obedient,
This means following rules or instructions without questioning them, and doing what someone else tells you to do. Here is a sample sentence. The children were obedient and quickly followed their teacher's instructions to line up for recess.
object, object, object,
It's something that exists or is present, but isn't alive or a feeling. Here is a sample sentence. The broken vase was an object that needed to be carefully cleaned and repaired. In this sentence, vase is an example of an object,